Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pass somewhat off target. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played towards the other side. Now it's Raul. Koundé. Saliba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Messi. Buriram United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Carla. Hazard picks it up out wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Buriram United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He shapes to shoot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Raul. And this is Van Basten. Wriggles his way through. Kukçu calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Now it's Hazard. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's been played through. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso, and it's Parla. He's in plenty of space here. Van Basten, good read, needed to be. Oh, it's Van Basten. Raul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Parla. That's a good ball. Beckham.
You'll be disappointed with that.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Decent progress down the left. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Check claims comfortably. Rodri makes the interception. Now it's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been slipped through. Balde. Raul. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Buriram United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham. Number 20,
Barcelona get the second half started.
Field, number 10, Schneider. Number
Koundé.
18,
It's a
Messi.
really well-measured ball. Takes aim and crosses. Czech deals with that, nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's a corner kick. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. It's not an especially... Oh, terrible pass. He's through and all alone! Messi! He has done it! Into the lead once more! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. Long ball upfield. Now it's Hazard. Koundé wins the duel this time.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And Schneider! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri getting this one clear. Knocks it out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. He's picked... There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rooney plays it short. Can he finish? Just off target. Barcelona have their third corner. Rooney goes short. Kachu! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Belletti. Buriram United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kukçu. Barcelona finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. It's come to nothing. Cleared without complication. Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. Played through into space. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Saliba. Here's Rodri. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Buriram United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Hazard, showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, no joy this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Neymar. Looking tidy in possession here. Here's a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And now they can clear their lines. Threads one in. And the finish! Adams gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Xabi Alonso.
Koundé.
Coming on to replace him is number...
Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's Neymar! And he's hit it long. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. And it's Sneijder. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 13,
Buriram United have their second corner
coming
now.
on the field is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
And now they can spring out of defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Parla.
4
Sneijder.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukçu tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Van Basten.
And that will be it. Buriram United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Please be reminded
Van
that drinking
Basten.
is only
Picking up
allowed
the
in
Man of the
areas
Match
shown in this
award,
map. Thank you
and
very
no
much for your
surprise there.
cooperation.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Buriram United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Check claims comfortable. Tromeni gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now, can they get him away? Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And this is Raul. Look at the space. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Marco van Basten.
Kashima Antlers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Cafu. He won't be happy with that one.
Van Basten.
Buriram United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Beckham. Parla. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in space and looking for options. And here's Barella. Barella stood his ground strongly. He's looking unstoppable. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barella, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chouameni. Van der Vaart. That's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. Kashima Antlers upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Roll! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Buriram United with the corner. They're first. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Hazard with the delivery. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hazard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vinicius Junior. Barella.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Knocks it out wide. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Buriram United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Roll in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Pinged towards the front line. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Belletti. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great vision. He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
A good-looking ball. Van der Vaart. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Buriram United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Buriram United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer. Goes looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mendy. Beckenbauer. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Out to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Van Basten. Distributed tidily. Cross flung in towards the middle. Beckham. Buriram United have a free kick. And it's Parla. Picked out brilliant. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Buriram United have their second corner now. Xavi Alonso goes short. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Basten. Little pass back. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Barella powering forward here.
Kashima Antlers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van der Vaart.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barella.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Van der Vaart, that's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here! And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hazard. Number 15, Parler. Number 20, Raúl. Coming on the field, number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 8, Palmer. Number 17, Maradona.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicked it back promptly. Mohamed Salah, and this is Mohamed Salah. He's had a fair tumble. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri, aimed beyond the defence.
Kashima Antlers really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Belletti. Now it's Maradona. There's the crossfield ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Palmer. And Adams. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to...
Shot at goal! Well, that pass isn't the best. Parla, spread out to the left. Played into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Maldini.
Going vertical.
Now it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
And this is Van Basten.
Beckenbauer.
Beckham.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Rijkaard.
Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Gets his head on it! And that's caused a worry or two. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has charged, surely! Oh, the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Belletti.
Buriram United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer.
Buriram United really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often...
That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Van Basten. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Van Basten clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
It's a mighty effort! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, that has not gone well. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well read. and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Van Dijk did well to stay calm there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. And he shoots! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Serginho. Raul. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Raul. Van Basten. Van Dijk proves too strong. And here's Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Szoboszlai kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Parla. That has been slung wide. Beckham. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Has been indicated.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham. Nice sequence of passes this. Van Basten. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Buriram United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Raul. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Buriram United looking to pass their way through. Serginho deals with that comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. Passes short and sharp. Buriram United finding it. Takes a shot! Van Dijk. Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. And Makaleli. It's Park Ji-soo. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Thinks about the shot. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Parla. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hazard, and he's running through. Hazard! And he hits the net. And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Van Basten.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Drill. There's the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Buriram United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Buriram United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Aimed beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that. And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Parler. Number 13, Hazard. Number 22, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 8, Palmer. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 4, Marquinhos.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you, Jim?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker, a traditional number 10, but of course he had great expertise as well on set pieces.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Nakamura. Always onto this. Just the keeper to beat. Chance for a shot. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's there to retrieve it. Del Piero. Oh, super find. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Parla. And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Beckham. Raul. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Parla. Buriram United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Hazard picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Parla. Spread out to the left.
Buriram United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
David Villa.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. David Villa powering forward here. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Half an hour played now. Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard. Haaland, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham.
Now it's Van Basten.
That's a good ball out wide. Beckham. And the shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Azar. Van Basten. Now it's Raul. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an excellent interception. Adriano. Spread it left. He's through here. And he shoots! Well, would have been quick to recover this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. Parla. Now it's Van Basten. Passing nice and neat. Always onto this. And it's Beck. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Please keep your eyes
That's
on
a
your
really
children
interesting
during
game,
the
and they
match
head
at
in
all
at
times.
half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Nakamura. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Raul. Played out to the left flank. Hazard gets into some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Villa. Del Piero takes the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Maldini. Xavi Alonso. Parla. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Adriano. And that should get the job done. Raul. And Parla. Oh, good-looking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Jong, that's a lovely, neat pass. He's picked his way through. David Villa, well read, and the danger is averted. Van Basten. Parla. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns and goes back. Beckham. Ah, he's given it away. And it's Parla. Could try cutting inside here. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. Piqué getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Bronckhorst gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Looking for options for movement. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Takes a shot! He scored! And they're back in front!
The goal scorer.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Substitution on the field. Number
He's
13.
having a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Coming on to replace
When the
him
manager
is
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Van Basten has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Beckham standing over it.
Coming on the field is number
He's taking no chances there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Terrific header! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 19, Romelu Lukaku.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Lukaku.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the
added
board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Parla.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nakamura. Now it's Van Basten. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Hazard. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, it's Van Basten. And this is Raul. He's picked his way through. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Buriram United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Parla. Spread neatly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Raul. Belletti. And he's worked it through. And this is Raul. Neither side yet able to find the net. Isco. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to pass it through. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hazard. And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Buriram United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Xabi Alonso goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out for a throw. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Parla gets into a good position. Header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bale. And that's gone loose. And this is Bale. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just off target.
Van Basten. And it's Belletti. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here.
And the shot! And it's a goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Buriram United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Van Basten. And he's been shifted off it.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Beckham is behind this one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
And he's there to belt it away. Parla. Buriram United
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Raul.
And that has been cleared.
Oh, well played.
Isco. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Parla. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. Corner it is. Buriram United have their second corner now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That has not gone well. That's a good ball out wide. He's found the way through. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 3 minutes
He's
at
there
a
to
time.
retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Basten. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
And he shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Buriram United.
The happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Buriram United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Azar.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's gone backward here.
Shapes to shoot!
Ray Parler just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Well, they've got it again.
Now it's Raul. Played into the box. And that has been cleared. Buriram United have their third corner.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was no getting to that.
No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Beckham. And here's Raul. And it's Belletti. Raul. And it's Beckham. Hazard. Now it's Van Basten. Rice. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's gone out of play. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Beckham. Belletti. Adams. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Tries to play it through. And this is Van Basten. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Goal! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich. Buriram United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Van Basten. Kimmich. Spread it left. Mbappe. And the shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured. And this is Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Raul has created one goal already. Stood up well to him there. Kimmich.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has sent him sprawling. Rice. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
And the
productive?
shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's played into big header! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's nice. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Buriram United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Modric. Now Mbappe. Parla. And it's Hazard. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Maldini. And Adams. Belletti. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be one
here's
minute at a
Mbappe.
time.
Looking to play him in. Here's... And Messi! And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Here's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Raul. And it's Belletti. Beckham. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Maldini. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. Messi! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Now it's Van Basten, distributed tidily. And this is Van Basten.
Great chance! He scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Buriram United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Hazard. Number 15. Parler. Coming on the field. Number
Baresi.
8. Palmer. Number
Buriram
7.
United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Number
next
18.
substitution.
Messi.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rice. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Belletti.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba wins the duel this time. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Rice has it in a wide position. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. And he's cut it out. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saliba cuts out the pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
2 minutes to be added on. Messi. Passes short and sharp. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And we're done. Buriram United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Suarez. And this is Adriano. Beckham. Raul.
It's Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Pirlo. And it's Lam. Raul. Belletti. And they've switched it over to the other side. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Hazard. Parla. Looking to play him in. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. And he's only too happy to take that back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's run loose here. Belletti. And the return pass. That's Maldini. Beckenbauer. Check. Belletti. And it's Beckham. And it's Belletti. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Buriram United with the corner. They're first. Italy are looking to go forward now. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard. Maldini. It's Belletti. Adams. And it's been given away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hazard. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul plays it in. And that should get the job done. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Pirlo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is one way to stop him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, nice touch. Hoisted in. Adams. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here comes another. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20. Numero 14.
And we're underway again.
Messi. Numero 7.
Buriram United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Numero 13. Il numero 22.
Nicely weighted ball. Raul. And it's Belletti. Some resolute defending there. Seedorf. Neatly clipped into space. He has found a way through. Pirlo. Right, Seedorf. He's being urged to shoot. Azar. Chance here to counter. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm plays it in. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Busquets. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in space and looking for options. Played in. Keeper's dealt with that. Buriram United still this single goal behind. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Van Basten. Look at the space here. Van Basten. That's an errant pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going for goal! Beckham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4. Seedorf. Numero 21. Pirlo.
Yamal.
Lasciano il campo per
Buriram United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Xavi Alonso and Maradona. And it's Van Basten. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is great defending, so alert.
Well, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. He has a look up. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe. Has another go. Crossbar comes to the rescue.
And he's straight offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a cute ball.
Buriram United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Van Basten! Busquets. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, it's just a little long. Belletti. Now it's Szoboszlai. Mbappe. And here's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space. Chips it through. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
The final 5 minutes.
Italy can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Haaland in acres of space out wide. Maradona. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared without hesitation. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Now, can they get him away? Isco! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Schneider played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Aubameyang. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Raul. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And here's Raul. Alonso. And this is Van Basten. Takes a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Van Basten. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mbappe! He's delivered all right! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, and the finish! In for the pieces! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Buriram United are looking to go forward now.
Van Basten making good progress on the right-hand side. Schneider finds himself offside. Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Schneider. Adams makes the interception. Swung over. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Nemecha. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Belletti. Schneider. He's got away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Aubameyang. Parla. Schneider. Pass somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on
Here
the
we
field
go again.
is number 8.
Buriram United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vinicius Junior. And reclaimed it in a trice. Buriram United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Raul. Palmer. He has a look up. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Palmer. Parla. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Buriram United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Parla unable to make it happen for all his... Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, third corner of the game. Parla getting this one clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's having a shot! They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Buriram United go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So their fourth corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot's on here. Shot a goal!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Palmer receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Gets into some space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Xabi Alonso. Knocks it out wide. Xabi Alonso. And it's Belletti. Beckenbauer. Parla, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul. The less said about that pass, the better. Nemecha. And here's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's got the beat. It's Lewandowski! He is desperate to get on the score sheet.
But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 20, Raul. Number 15, Parla. Coming on the field, number 13, Hazard. Number 18, Messi. Number 17, Maradona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Villa.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
a pretty loose pass. Adams. Nemecha. There will be 4 extra minutes. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here.
He's in space and looking for options. Punched away.
Not the most accurate pass.
And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Buriram United with the corner. They're first.
He's having a shot!
Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Showing good feet. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball.
Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal.
To Guardiola.
And it's Serginho.
It's a good foot in there.
And this is Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Raul. He is just caressing the ball. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Parla.
Azar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Schneider. Knocks it into space.
Good read, needed to be.
Played out to the left flank.
Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Xavi Alonso.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out wide.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Parla. Shifted it to the flank.
Guardiola.
They're urging him to shine the finish!
Buriram United are totally done.
Alonso! It's there!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
22, Xabi Alonso.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vinicius Junior
With a definite foul there.
that could spell trouble. Out for a throw.
Buriram United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass somewhat off target. Belletti.
Raul
Chooses to go crossfield. And here's Van Basten. This might shapes to shoot. It's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 14, Marco van Basten.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Schneider.
Now it's Van Basten.
Oh, this looks sharp. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ray Parlour clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Maldini. Can he finish?
And it's Parlour.
And now they can spring out of defence.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
He shifts, tries a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now it's Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Now it's Messi.
That has not gone well.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now that looks a decent ball.
He's looking wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Not the most accurate pass.
Now he's got space here. Adams clears. Schneider.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Now, he's just misjudged that one.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
This looks promising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schneider. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vinicius Junior.
Parlour.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
And this is Van Basten.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it.
That's just playing it safe.
and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shot at goal! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer after 32 minutes is number 15, Parla.
Joenaldo United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Parla.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Belletti.
Back into the middle.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In with the challenge.
Now it's Van Basten.
That's an imaginative pass. Gets into some space. Crosses it in here.
Van Basten.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that's a clever-looking ball.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball has bounced loose now. Parla.
It's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away?
Van Basten.
He's wide and looking to get onto this. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Buriram United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Xavi Alonso.
Parla.
And it's Snyder. Now it's Raul. He is through here. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Buriram United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out towards the right wing. Van Basten. So we've reached the hour mark. Ball's played through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number
And it's
20,
Parlour. Oh,
Raul.
such a clever touch.
Number 10, Schneider.
Knocks it into
Coming on the
space.
field. Number 13,
Looking to play him in.
Number 18,
Well, the defence proved
Messi.
infallible then,
Number 8,
but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played out wide.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And he shoots!
And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries to pass it through. Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Chance for a shot! That's another chance! Palmer!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. Buriram United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played towards the other side. And that is out of play. Ambitious ball here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Palmer is the guilty party there.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He has a look up. Opts to play it back. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, smashing header! He scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
After
He
87
watched it all the
minutes,
way, and the finish
number
was
14,
unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Marco van Basten. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 4.
And that's it!
Marquinhos.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Saka. Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Vinicius Junior. Scholes running with the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Scholes spread out to the left. Saka has it in a wide position. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he's had a hit! No mistake! Balde. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rijkaard. Adams. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, well measured. He is through here. And a chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Buriram United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Schneider. Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Buriram United are down to 10 men.
Balde. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He's in space and looking for options. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. White. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And Rafinha. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Van Basten.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Raul. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Belletti. Played in.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Balde. Adams. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Scholes. Schneider. Raul. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been
Pedri.
indicated.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well seen, saw that coming. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Buriram United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Buriram United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he's takes a shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Thailand grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Schneider. And this is Raul. That is good alertness. Pedri.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Buriram United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saka. And the finish! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution in progress.
Buriram United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Driving on and making good progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball and give it another crack. I would.
Maldini. Buriram United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Balde, and it's Pedri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pedri receives it in a good position here. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Parla has given away a free kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's Van Basten. Balde calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Strokes it back. Great vision. Adams with the clearance. Shot could shoot! He should have put that one away.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Parla is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Scholes. Balde. And here's Mbappe. Buriram United can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Raul. Crunching tackle. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Beckenbauer. Well, that's well seen too. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Buriram United illustrating perfectly the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
And here's Raul, out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing, looking for the run. Suarez looking to run onto it. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Mateus. And here's Messi. And he's lost his Messi! He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? In for the pieces. It's in! There is the breakthrough. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 15 minutes is number 9.
Through Bangkok United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Van Basten. Raul. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Through Bangkok United, looking to pass. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Through Bangkok United, go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Joenaldo. And here's Messi. Probing pass. Tries to cross. And that's been repelled. There will be a throw-in.
ended up in no man's land.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos,
Just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he cuts out the supply. Mateus, showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Little pass back, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a sharp pass.
and they're quick to get it back.
Azar. Maldini. And it's Parla. Parla.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Now he's got space here. And this is Luis Suarez.
Roberto Carlos. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Belletti. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Raul.
That's a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Beckham.
Now it's Raul.
Roberto Carlos.
Rivaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. And it's Azar. And he's had it nicked away. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Nice control.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Raul.
And the second half gets underway.
13, Hazard.
Well, I think they have to be
Coming on the
positive
field,
despite the
number
scoreline. The one
18,
thing they don't want to
Messi.
do, Peter, is give
Number
away an early
7,
goal. But they
Vinicius
can't
Junior.
afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Buriram United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Messi!
Vinicius Junior gets it away. Gabriel is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Beckham.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Belletti.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rivaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri has created one goal already. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Buriram United Finding their passes. And this is Beckham.
Hit into the middle.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's well positioned here. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's gone backward here.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
And we have our very first corner.
There's the header!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Buriram United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Parla. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. True Bangkok United do have a chance to counter here.
Oh, that is... Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 10.
Mbappe!
Substitution.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that could well leave a mark. Plenty to aim at.
Great chance! Yes!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
True Bangkok United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Messi. And this is Van Basten.
Oh, super chance!
Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's Rodri. Gabriel. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Shot could be on.
And he's in on shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
After 85
Look,
minutes,
that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field.
And that's it.
Number 15.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.